Hi everybody and welcome to the Messy Junk Room where we create whatever. Today we are making an oversized file folder matchbook. Yay! I did it on the 7th try. We're going to make a few of them. Well, I'm going to make a few of them. I have to do one up as a swap as part of a junk journal group that I am involved with. And I thought, oh, I'm always creating stuff for other people. And I love doing that, but maybe this is an easy project that I could do a few at the same time. Natasha at Treasure Books does a tutorial about how to make them, so check her channel out. She has lots and lots of tutorials and ideas of what you can make for your junk journals. So I am going to do my version of the oversized file folder matchbook. Welcome! I'm sure we all have an idea of what a matchbook looks like. So back in the day, this would be lined up with matches and you'd take one off and you'd light whatever needed to be lit. And then you just tuck it back in there and that is your matchbook. For this project, we need an oversized matchbook made of file folder. I have this grungy one of purple. I thought I could make that one for myself. And then I have this file folder that I think I'll just cut in half. And that will be what I work with. Maybe I can make 3. So this looks like it's going to be a skinny one. I think I'm going to cut off those ends. Do you ever clean up and then you can't find what you need? Oh, took me a whole day to clean the junk room so I could see the floor. And have some more workspace because I was down to like a 6x6 space. And I was really proud of myself for getting things cleaned up. But now I can't find anything. And we're getting messier as we go. So I'll just put those over to the side. Bring these guys back. This one's a wide one. So they're different sizes. Perfect. So the first thing we have to do is fold as things start crashing. So we got to fold this up to make the bottom part. That doesn't look like it's even. That would require a straight line. And if you've watched any of my channels, I say it again and again. I cannot cut a straight line. And it looks like I can't fold a straight line either. Okay, so I folded that up. And I'm just eyeballing. Trying to get it as straight as possible. I think I'm gonna, one of the things that helps is if you ink, but I don't want a brand new one. I want one that's seen better days because then it won't be as inky. Is that a word? Inky? And then we'll be able to tell if it's straight or not. So this one looks not too shabby. Okay, good. Oh, progress. I'll be back in a minute. My ink just spilt all over my desk. Oh, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. It's everywhere. It went underneath my mat. Oh, look at it. Oh no. It is everywhere. Everywhere. For the most part, it came off my mat. My hands will look a little greeny yellow for a while. It went everywhere. It went on my wall. My other mat's completely drenched in ink. This one was okay. This one got some ink on it. And this was the other one. I'm not going to throw this one out, but I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to cut some more pieces. Okay, we just take a breath. Where were we? Oh, we were making the bottom parts. So let's continue on. And I was inking the bottom so we could see if it was a straight line. So there's that one. That one. Guess I'll be making 4 now. Cover the words up. Maybe I'll use this as my back. This is I dyed this with beet juice. But I've discovered that beach maybe that's where I need to be. That beet juice leaves a residue. Has anybody had that experience? So I'm not sure why that is, but you can feel a residue. My good friend Kara saves me her beet juice. Okay, so we got 4. That doesn't look right to me. Now there's all kinds of ways to close these up, but you want it so that it comes down past the bottom flap, but not, you don't want it too far because we're going to be putting brads in there. So I'm just going to mark and hope that the pencil doesn't have ink. Just going to mark where it's better to do it a little longer than not have enough, because we can always trim it. But you can't put it back on. So it looks like I'm just going to do a mass make. Cut these up. Has that happened to anybody? A disaster? Oh. Disasters are going to happen. That's just part of life. It's how you respond to them that shows your character. I'll save these bits for something else. Erase that pencil mark. Don't need that there. Yep. And there's different ways that you can close up the bottom. Now, Natasha at Treasure Books shows a few different options. See, that's not straight. Where you can use brads, which she does. And you can use a twine. And I want to try, I didn't see Natasha do eyelets, but I wanted to try one with eyelets. I hope that's going to fit. If it goes this way, I don't know if that's going to fit in a normal journal. Oh well, we'll just keep going. As I was cleaning, I found a whole bunch of brads. So this is the stuff I found that I'm like, oh, you need to use this stuff up. So maybe I'll do one with those brads. Those brads. Those are fun. Those are bigger. I don't think I'd use those. Ooh, want to use those. Here's some more. I have from my scrapbooking days. Any other brads in here? I think that's good. I think I'll leave those. I'm going to make one using these because this could go in my Defemember junk journal. I think I'll leave that. Definitely using up that. And maybe squares. There's butterflies on these. I'll show you once I get. So 1, 2, 3, and we're doing eyelets as a 4th. Let's see, which ones do I want? And this packaging makes a good book flip too. So I'll be keeping that. I don't use hexagons in my junk journal very often. I think I've maybe only used it when I was doing a B page. So this has a, oh, it's hard to see. Let's see, maybe the number 20. Oh, keys. Oh, there's a key one there. Key. And that one's a script. Let's do this script. Okay, so that's for one of them. We'll do this one the way Natalie showed. I have a ruler, or I do. I wonder if that would help me with my straight lines. Let's see. Kind of make it the same. And then if I take this as the middle, how does that look? Does that look about right? Now, I don't know what size of hole this is. Hole punch. It is a tiny one. not too centered. And I'll do the rest of them in the same manner. I can't do this one the same because I was going to do eyelets, but I can line it up the same. It's a little wonky, so let's put another one in there. Why not? Oh, keep going. That's how many eyelets we're going to put in. Looks like the winner is gold. I found 5 golds. They were easy to spot. Get my crocodile here. I'm going to need to change this to the small one. See, even when I use a ruler, did that work? Uh-oh. Oh, that botched. All right, here we go. We'll try one more time. If it doesn't work, I'm thinking I have it on the wrong setting. Nope. Okay, that worked. Okay. Maybe it was just the way I was holding my tongue. That's what I like to hear, but I don't always hear that click. I still think I have something off. You see lots of people using these, but no one has stopped to say this is how you use this crocodile when you've lost your instructions. And why there's 4 settings on the bottom one. So there's 2, one's a small one, and then you swing it around, and then there's the large one for the different sizes. But this goes around 4 times. So somebody smarter than me needs to help us out. So we got the eyelets and we got brads. And now we decorate them up. So I'm going to really keep it neutral for 3 of them, just because I don't know who's getting them. Music is always a good place to start. We can use that and fold it over. I can use that somewhere else. Fold it over. So I'm going to do that for all of them. They're going to start with music. We have 4 glued down now. And that just, you can do that for anything, any blank page. Just start with some music paper, which you can find lots at thrift stores, because it just, now you don't have a blank page. I didn't like, which one is it? There's one here where it should have been on this side, because I didn't want where it folds. So I don't like that. So a quick fix would be just to use washi tape, this beautiful script. And I'm going to put it so that it looks like I did that on purpose. Just right along there. Make it so that it can go over the top. I did use glue because washi tape doesn't stick forever. And then that will help create some interest there. And only you and me, you and I, me and you, will know the real reason why I put washi tape there. To cover up what I didn't want there. Look, perfect. Another way to fix things. Love it. Now I've inked down here, so I'm going to ink all the way around them. Mop up ink. Do the back side. Now you can leave the brads or eyelets showing. For this one I'm going to leave it kind of like as a feature. I'm not sure how I feel about leaving the brads like that, especially if they're going to be moving around like that. So we can, again, bring in washi tape. See, these ones don't seem to be moving around like these ones. Those are just a twirling. So we can take our masking tape that is the same color as this file folder, and we could cover that up. You could also stamp on this to make your own washi tape. But I'm going to put it along there, as close to the bottom as I can get. Now this is really wide. You don't need that wide. Cut this off. Because we don't need that. Oh. I kind of went a little crooked. Snip that off. Still doesn't really cover it up. You can still see it, so I'll think about what to do with that. I'm okay with those being like that. These ones are going all over the place. I'll leave it for now. And these ones aren't moving a whole lot. Oh, yep, they are. So you can use different washi tape. I have washi tape. I should just use it. But I'll come back to that. I digress. The next thing, well, let's finish decorating the cover. So because I did the mass producing of clusters, it's perfectly, like, look at that. As soon as I add that, it's done. But I don't want that one. Or this lady. Look, you have it. It's completely decorated. You can add other paper on top. Another focal point. What else works? This is just a cluster waiting to be for a focal point. That doesn't work. But look at that. Instant decoration. Those are tags. If there's, look at that. Ink it up. Just trying to see if I can find one that matches a little bit. Ooh, this I think has more pinky purple. Like that. Bring these guys. Oh, look at that. Okay. I like that. Oh, that one was easy peasy. That's a possibility. Butterfly. Can't go wrong with butterflies. Oh, kind of like that. Maybe with a little larger background. So let's kind of make it so that there's more of a background to it. Like that. Yep, don't second guess. If something looks right and you like it, put it down. If I round the corner. That looks nice. Ink the edges. Let some of those strings hang out. This is a thick piece. And put that on there like that. Give it a minute. I want to turn one around and have it going the other way. So those butterflies can be turned. I gotta turn those. Oh, I can't. Let's do it to this one then. Yep, perfect. Ink. I like the rounded corner look for this one. So whatever you have, you can decorate these any way, but take time to do a master board and then do clusters with it. And then you have ready-made stuff to go right on your page or your cover. Now this one, because it's squares down here, I'm not going to use a corner rounder. I'm going to leave it as a square. An imperfect square at that. And glue it on. And if you don't look too closely, you won't see that it's not a perfect square. So then the next step is to get some papers, any papers that you want. I'm going to use some coffee dyed paper, about 4, and there's different ways to put them in your, look at this one, isn't that yummy? Oh my goodness, that's delicious. I've been hoarding it. So I'm going to leave a little bit of a space, a little bit of a gap around the edges. And you have to do these individually if your paper is different sizes, which mine are. And that fits in this one. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back and show you different ways to put them in. You can put your papers in with the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. You can sew it in, or you could tie it in. And I don't know if there's any other way to do it. You could have it flip this way, because this is the way this is going, or it'll go up and down. Or you could sew, that was the other way. You could sew just the paper and then glue the back one in. So let's see what I can do. This one, as you can see, maybe, I just sewed it right in. That's probably my preferred way. And for this one, I tore off the edges. And I'll leave the threads hanging. So that one is complete. This one, I again just stitched it right in. And it moved a little bit as I sewed it, so they're a little wonky. That's done. It does add a little bulk even when you only use 3 or 4 pages. This one is going this way. I'm going to glue it in. Just putting glue along here. And then gluing it in that way. Making sure it can still close. Oh, that went wonky. What's with the wonks? And that's already set. It's a wonky day in the junk room. And then I like this one. I like the eyelets. And I like the fact that this one goes to the side. So that's the second one done. Oh, this one, the third one. And this one, I'm going to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And so you make your 3 holes, you just eyeball the center and put your holes in. Don't poke your fingers. And let's use maybe this one. Normally I use wax thread, but it's at work. So again, we're just going to go from the inside out, leave a tail to the next hole, and then down to the bottom hole. And the tricky part is making sure probably did that a little too fast, making sure that you don't come up in between the threads. Whoops. Because if you do, as you guys are still shaking, the thread will not tighten. So that looks pretty good. And you just tighten it up, do your knot,